Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. I'm about to break out some Stoic philosophy. The spiritual philosopher starting to philosophize. So I'm going to give my little breakdown of what I call the 12 laws of karma. Do you know them? Let's talk about it. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories. For life, I give you life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? So, excuse me, let's get it together. I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical. But if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to my eye be true. This is a little lesson I was listening to when the Stoic philosophy, and I like listening to them guys. They got good points. I just picked up, piggyback off of that. I'm gonna break down the 12 laws of karma my way. Do you know them? Let me break it down for you. The first one, the great law, excuse me, P-Funk philosophy is the 12 laws, on the 12 laws of karma. Do you know them? You will when I'm through. That's what I'm about to do. Tell them to you. Hopefully pay attention. You learn them and then you implement them. Why? That's what I give them to you for, to use. Watch this. They all make real sense. The great law of karma. You get what you give. I told you that in the beginning. Law, cause and effect. Whatever it is, action. Your IRE, meaning you're doing something, and your karma is that something gonna cause something. Either it's gonna be good or it's gonna be bad, but it's yours. Your actions is and sets your karma, be it again good or bad, your choice. IRE meaning doing something. You got a choice to do something right, do something wrong. Your choice. Without a choice, nothing else will matter. So that's the idea of the laws. Laws give you options. Okay. The law, number two, law of creation. We are self-creators. We are creators from our own thought, our conscious mind. We manifest from our creation. And it says the law of creation, you either create or you're being created, aka led by somebody else. That's never good. Self-creators, self-made men, you put the work in yourself. Self-mastery, you can't be done by somebody else, always by you. That's the law of creation. You're in control of everything that goes on in your life. Learn your life. I give you life lessons daily so you can learn them and then you practice them. I'm giving you something right now. When you learn it, implement it and see if it works. Hold me to what I'm saying. I did it. Why? I practice all of it before I tell it to you. I done put it to use already, so I know. Trust me. I want you to understand that. So that way you ain't gonna, well, what in the just do it. I say shoot, pull the trigger. All right. And that's right thinking philosophy. Again, all these are rules that I live by anyway. So I can understand them. This is somebody else's perspective, but it fits right into my philosophical concept of right thinking philosophy. It's all philosophical. The law of humility. I had to learn that one myself. I was ego driven. I wasn't good at forgiving and understanding none. That wasn't I wasn't a humane dude. That's why how the hell you gonna be a teacher and your humility was way out of whack. But what you refuse or what you don't learn to accept will keep repeating. Life lessons is for you to learn. And if you don't, what? You're going to reincarnate. That's the concept. And anything in your life that you don't get over, get past, you're doomed to repeat it. Like history. You don't learn that from it, it's going to repeat itself. It shouldn't, but that's what happened. And to live in denial is not cool. To gain understanding and deal with your situations in life, that's what law of humility is. Deal with the situations from a humanistic point of view that will be you, pertaining to you, that's human. Okay? Understand those situations from that perspective. A lot of us think more of somebody else. No, think about yourself first. Humility, excuse me. Now, number 4, you got the law of what they call spiritual growth. You have to grow spiritually. You can't control your situations and adversities in life, but you can control you. That's spiritual growth. Maintaining your cool in adverse situations. Maintaining your cool when situation ain't comfortable to you. Maintaining your cool when something's going on that you don't control. All you do is control you. Change starts what? From within you. You have to take control of anything that you need to do. You need to do it for yourself. Follow the law, follow the rules. And why? You put them in place for a reason. They give you commandments. We give you 42 confessions of my God. Everybody give you a philosophy that you can follow. That's all. That's why I teach the philosophy spiritually. The law of responsibility. Okay? That's putting your ego in check. Be responsible for that thing right there. Why? Because you are the source of what? Of your own life. Don't blame others for what you are responsible for, which is yourself. Well, if so-and-so didn't do, I wouldn't have. No. Those are all loser phrases. If somebody else, if they didn't, if they didn't, be responsible. The law of responsibility. Take control of your situations in your life. Be responsible, because in the end, you are anyway. So get used to it. Practice it. That's how you reach, again, self-mastery. These are things that you have to practice in your daily life to reach that level of what we call self-mastery or spiritual enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. All right? Know thyself. But always remember that you are responsible for whatever you say and do. Oh, the pothole is important too. What come out of it? You gotta remember. I'm bound by my word. My word is my bond. Whatever. That should be. Any man should be bound by his word. I don't need to be a Muslim to know that. I know. If I say it, I meant it. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If I say I'm not, I'm not. That's being the man of your word. That's all. Be honest. I ain't got a problem. Mason's told me that. I'm square in my actions and I stand on it. On the square. All right. My decision making. Excuse me. Number 6. Number 6, yeah. The law of connection. Of with who? When you in sync, when people living right and doing right, that Kundalini serpent rises and you're walking with God, you're blessed, things can happen, good things that happen. That's because you're connected. Because when you connected, the law of connection says every step that you take matters. Why? There is nothing wasted, no coincidences in life. If you're living right, everything will what? Turn out right. Simple as that. And anything other than that, you're going to get what you deserve. Back to karma. Again, it's all laid out. And this is easy to follow. It is. All right? Watch this. Now, number 7. The law of focus, aka meditating or concentration. You have to learn to do one thing at a time. They tell you you can't serve 2 masters. You, your higher self. Set, Haru. How you want to do it? You, Christ, Jesus, devil, whatever. But it's here. Your decisions to what? You're responsible to focus on one or the other. You can't serve both. You can't do 2 things at one time. So you can't serve 2 masters. Focus, pay attention, and one thing at a time. You either walk or you chew the gum. A lot of us can't walk and chew gum. So if you know that, why you keep doing something you ain't good at? You either chew the gum, stand still, or walk and don't chew the gum. Why? Because you can't do both. So you do one at a time. If you mean walk a little bit, stop. Chew the gum a little bit, walk a little bit, chew the gum a little bit. But if you can't do them both at the same time, no. I hear people say, when doing social at the same time. Ain't nothing at the same time. It's only one thing at one time. No two things can happen at the same time. But we at the same time. I do that. Drives me crazy. Okay, that's unfocused people. When you walk or chew gum, you have to focus on one or the other. You can't do both again at the same time. And for those who can function past the obvious, that's just advanced people with skills. Everybody don't have those skills, so practice on what? One thing at a time. I got one person driving me crazy. I got 101 things to do. Okay, that means you can't do 101 things one time. You got to do 101 things one at a time. They keep arguing. No, no, no. Okay, I'm not going to have that argument. Once I state the case, there's no longer the argument. Why? I make a fact. That's it. We ain't going to debate. It ain't a back and forth. We ain't playing volleyball, ping pong, whatever. We ain't going back and forth. No. I make my point. You make your point. That's it. Points made. Move on. Arguing, I don't do that. Debating, no need for that. All right. But the law of focus. Stay focused on one thing. Number 8, the law of giving. I had to learn. Well, I was always a giver. I was a fair dude, so giving was always cool. But we get into this rut where if you give and they don't give back, you start giving. That's called a one-way relationship. Those are never good. So if you're a giver, don't worry about getting it back. Just give. Just do what you do. Don't worry about the other person. You don't control the person who you give it to or show them with respect to it, how it go. But you just do what you're supposed to do. My pastor say, I'm not going to let you take me to hell with you by acting like you or doing what you do. When I know what you do is wrong, I'm not going to do that. So you get a free ride with me, so to speak. Why? I'm not going to engage with ignorance, and I'm not going to do things that I know is wrong. Even though I got reason to, I can make the excuse. No, I just choose not to. I choose not to. One time I didn't give a damn. I would do it. Why? Revenge. I love getting revenge. Okay? And was it man James Brown? The big payback? Oh, I can do wheeling. I can do dealing. But I won't and I don't do no damn squealing. Okay? I don't know karate. I know crazy. Those are things that said that I back you up off of me. I get you off me one way or another. But the law of giving is whatever you give what? You get that back. Again, the law of cause and effect. Because you gave, do something right, it'll come back. May not be from them. Don't worry about the person you get. No, the purpose is you just be a giver. They say God bless what? Cheerful givers. I offer what I call, this is a selfish service. I'm giving of myself for somebody else's benefit. Hopefully they learn and get the lesson. That's a selfish service that I'm giving. How many people tune in? I don't control that. Moving on. Appreciate you do. Appreciate those who do though. Okay, but I do it for that reason. You give. When you give good, when you put good work out, good deed, good services, stuff and stuff, well, guess what? Guess what? You get that back. It's called a blessing. Mm-hmm. Good work good deeds deserve a reward. And God recognizes you with blessings. But this is the Stoic philosophy, so they don't enter that good. They just tell you the repercussions for the action that you put forth. And they right on point. They don't make it all godly. They got some good philosophy, and it ain't all based on, well, God. Common sense. I like that. Okay. Number 9, the law of here and now. My favorite. Why? What's here and now? God's gift. They call it what? Present. Oh, I ain't looking at it that way. Yeah, that's my point. I'm going to enlighten you. I'm going to give you things that you don't see or explain to you so you can hopefully understand it and start to live by it. Why? It's a good thing to do. It's called lessons, life lessons. And here and there, living in the here and now. That means living what? Live in the moment. Okay? In the present. Okay? Always. I can't live in yesterday. I can't live in tomorrow. I can only live in the God's gift, what I call the present. Life is God's gift to us. What we do with it is our gift to Him. I want to pay God back. Why? I appreciate the life that He gave me. I'm letting Him know that by doing what I'm doing. How you feeling? How you treat God? Okay? How you dealing with your gift? You enjoying it? You selfish, just enjoying you and don't give Him no praise, no respect? Not a good deal. All right. But the Lord here and now, living in the present. Okay? You can't go back. You can't go to the future. Live in the now. Get used to doing that. You ain't have to worry about it. I did less about it. You can't live in the imagination. You can't, 2 states of mind you can't live in. imagination and memory. That's the future and the past. Just gave you that lesson. Moving on. Didn't like that one too well. Some people get offended by some of the stuff, so I don't really care. I just give them. Moving on. I'm not responsible for how you feel or how you take it and what you get from my lesson. I'm just a lesson giver. Don't worry about me. Just take the lesson. Number 10. Why you got 12? I don't ask me. I don't set the stage. I just give it to you. Well, 10. Why my man said, George Carlin, they could have had 11 commandments, 12. No, 9, no, 10. 10 sounds efficient. 12 don't sound too bad. 13 commandments. Oh, no. Okay. 42. That's way too many. First of all, 42. Confession of my yacht. Nobody wants to deal with that one. That's nice little list of things that you gotta be responsible for. Then just take the 10. That's the most enough. We're gonna just give them 10. All right, here we go. The law of change. Everything changes. Nothing stays still. And it still hurts what? The life lessons is not learned. When you don't know how to change or you don't get with the change, you're gonna get run over. Why? Life is about changing. You got to be able to be prepared to make change. It's going to change one way or another. I did to make it change for the better. That's improvement. Okay, it's going to change. So you got no control over that. The question is, you control how you change. That's important. And watch this: life lessons. If you don't learn them, that means you're gonna suffer again more pain. All right. Number 11. This is the law of patience. Job had patience. He showed that he stuck with God, and what happened in the end? He was rewarded for his due diligence and his what? Patience. A lot of us want everything now. We live in the microwave age. We don't mind why. Throw the microwave a few seconds, bam, we got it. We want instant gratification. That's not a good thing. What happened to the process? I'm a hunter. I like to hunt. The catch is cool, but for me, it's all in the hunt. Moving on is another little person thing. But a good hunter is what? Patient. You pick, you prod, you wait your turn, and then you get them. You're rewarded for what? Good, because if it's good, it's worth waiting for. It's worth being patient and buying your time for. That's all. Understand that. I see the animals in the wild, crocodiles, some of the guys, they only eat like once a month. When they get that meal, they eat that meal, they're good for the next month, a whole lot. They don't eat every day like us now. They get what they need. They smart enough to realize when they hungry, whatever they run across, they gonna eat. So man, women don't make a difference. Humans don't care. Why? You food to them when they get hungry. You hit the top of the food chain, you eat whatever the hell you want. So that's how they roll. But again, when you show patience for the thing that you after what you want, most fellas be patient with the woman. Women be patient with the man. If it's worth having, it's worth waiting for. That's what they say. And sayings don't get old. They're not true. Okay, understand that too. So listen to some of the old sayings. Why? There's some truth in them. Young people don't get it, but when they get, oh, I remember, yeah, but we tried to tell you that when you was a kid. It took you to get older to realize we told you that years ago. Moving on. Again, wrapping it up. I just want to throw this out there, having no fun, break some down from I saw a little lesson with the story philosophy. I just want to do it my way. Wrapping it up. 12 law. The 12th law. The law of significance and inspiration. Every act matters. You do it with what? Purpose and reason. Doing stuff willy-nilly, I never subscribe to that. Make sure there's a focus and plan for your options and what you need for what you're doing. You have options, slight options, not a whole bunch. Too many options is never good. So again, with ice cream, we had chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Now y'all got 30 something different flavors. Y'all don't know what the hell you want. So a lot of options ain't good. Narrow it down. Keep your stuff focused and significance in your inspiration. Know who to follow. Follow and listen to the right people. That's how you get inspired and motivated and educated by the people who know what they're talking about and they can help you because that's what they do. That's what I do too for you. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I got to go. Right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who now understand the 12 laws of karma better because I asked the question, do you know them? I think you know now. I just gave them to you. So hold to memory, practice them, and you'll be fed you'll be better for it. Trust me. And may all y'all live to be 100. Me 100 minus that day. I don't want to know about none of my right thinkers who passed away. I'm out.